Hi, and welcome back to Tip of the Hat,
Wag of the finger.
where we rate celebs and their stupid news with either a tip of the hat.
Or wag of the finger, depending on how much they suck.
Exactly. So our first order of business today was Lindsay Lohan is apparently trying to become relevant again, or she was trying to become relevant again, by posing for a Madonna-themed photo shoot for Glamour magazine. And she was apparently really excited about this, and she ended up... Right. I love how it was Madonna-themed. And she ended up getting booted for Katie Holmes.
Wait, Tom let her out of her cage.
Tom let her out! Tom let her out! Okay. So, this is funny for a lot of reasons. So, first of all, Madonna, someone stuck in the 80s, and, you know, Lindsay is apparently... I'm waiting for her to start wearing a Kabbalah bracelet. I'm just being like, Kabbalah, everybody, Kabbalah! Okay, and, like, that's what I'm waiting for. That's the next step.
That's it.
That's it. That and, like, a cone bra.
Wow.
Yeah. Also in Lindsay news, Lindsay and Sam had another fight, of course.
Another one. This is like number 6002.
Yeah, in the past couple of days. This time police were called to Sam's house because during the fight, Lindsay threw something and broke a window.
Oh.
Lindsay is easily the biggest hot mess in the business.
She's just not having a good time. I mean...
Like, if you look up hot mess in the dictionary, there is Lindsay right next to, like, a picture of her mother.
Right, first is the time when she fights with Sam in a bar and Sam leaves her.
Well, okay, well, that's... Sam... At the same time, like, if you go to, like, the bar or, like, you run into Sam and Lindsay and they're, like, walking peacefully down the street, like, you would be disappointed. Like, I would be disappointed.
Yeah. But then she gets booted for a Madonna shoot for Katie Holmes.
Well, it's a Madonna-themed shoot.
Madonna-themed. And now this.
Yeah, when you get booted for Katie Holmes, your whole life is bad. But
yeah.
when, you know... And then an arrest warrant was put out for this week as well.
Really?
Yeah, for
Lindsay?
$50,000. It was supposedly something to do with her DUI, like she wasn't going to class or something. And I love this. She was hiding out in Jack Nicholson's house.
Oh, God.
How sketchy is that? Jack Nicholson, wag of the finger to you, because that is a sketchy old grandpa move. Do you have, like, Barbie dolls in your basement? You know, and...
Do you have some candy in that van of yours?
Yeah, do you have, like, a big white van with, like, candy with, like, strings attached to it? Is your best friend now Michael Jackson? Like, really, that's sketchy.
It's sick.
And she was hiding out there until her court date, which I think was either today or yesterday, and they end up lifting the arrest warrant, which kind of sucks, because I was looking forward to another one of her mugshots.
I know, we could totally use her again on the next episode.
Well, she's now still out in public, so we're still going to be able to.
She's still out there.
Way to go, Lindsay. Tip of the hat, Lindsay, for staying out there for us to talk about.
And tip of the hat to whoever can get close enough to her to take a picture without their lives sucking as well, because you get a contact fuck my life from just being near her.
You do. It's one of those, like, she's just sketchy. There's a lot of sketchiness there. Like, her nickname is Firecrotch for a reason. And if you look at Sam, I mean, Sam's always down there with, like, her cigarette and everything. So it's...
With her cigarette in...
Well, I'm glad somebody saw where I was going with that, because... Well, anyway. So...
Moving on.
Wag of the finger to you, Lindsay, because you're a hot mess.
But also tip of the hat for giving us something to talk about.
Somehow getting around the cops again. Okay, next. Miley Cyrus has admitted that her song, The 7 Things I Hate About You, was written about ex-boyfriend Nick Jonas.
He sucks. So much.
Well, yeah. Anyway, we'll talk about that in a second. And she refers to Nick as Prince Charming and says that the world stopped. Like, the world stopped when they broke up. And it was the hardest day ever. I'm like, you were 15. I was like, when I was 15 and my boyfriend and I broke up, I remember this.
You went out and got a new one, didn't you?
I not only did, I ended up getting a thing for his best friend, but not only did that happen, like, I was like, oh my god, my world is over for like an hour, and then, like, I go home for dinner that night, and my mom's like, oh, how's doing? I'm, protecting your identity. And, yeah, I was like,
nice.
How's doing? And I was like, oh, yeah, we broke up. She was like, oh my God, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm fine. You know, I was like.
You would.
I was like, okay. So, and I think that him and I dated for like the same amount of time. They dated for like not that long. They only dated for, I think, like a few months or something like that.
Wow.
And then he is now dating Selena.
15.
So I'm like, really, you're another hot mess, Lindsay. Miley.
Miley.
Well, okay, I'm sorry, but Miley and Lindsay are on the same path. There is porn in Miley's future. Lindsay, yours might have not been released.
Didn't she get close to something like porn with her dad or something?
Yeah, that was a photo shoot done over the summer where she was like topless. And it was, but it's like, you know, Lindsay, we know that if yours might not have been released yet, but there's something out there. Miley, if you haven't already made something,
do it now.
You're gonna like there's porn in your future. And I also,
Can't wait.
I just have to like throw out there that the fact that she's still talking about her ex so much, your new boyfriend must be thrilled about that.
Yeah, 20-year-old boyfriend who his boobs are bigger than hers.
Yeah, your cradle robber boyfriend now
ridiculous.
Must be thrilled about that. And now Miley's also saying she doesn't want to reconcile with Nick, even though they've still been texting each other like
texting.
Oh my God.
Oh God, no, not that.
And Teen Star admits that Nick maybe wants to get back together, but she says that she's happy with, you know, her cradle robber. And I don't know, personally I think she's protesting too much. And but I will say that her 20-year-old boyfriend is getting back because he's stealing some of her fans. There was a video released on TMZ that shows one of Miley's fans taking a picture with Miley and then pushing Miley out of the way.
Yes,
to
she
take
was
a picture
not
with
happy
the boyfriend,
with that.
and Miley was not pleased. Miley looked so mad.
She actually hit her boyfriend.
She did. She was like, "Oh my God!
My God, you're so mean.
You're sleeping on the couch tonight because I have control because I own the house and you're living with us."
We just have to kick Daddy off the couch first.
Yeah, we have to kick Dad off the couch, but you know. So anyway. That's our segment of the day. So, wag of the finger to both Lindsay and Miley because you're both just awful.
And tip of the hat to Miley's boyfriend for still being there.
I don't know how you're doing it, but
kudos.
Kudos. So, tip of the hat.